In 1955, in Montgomery, Alabama, the streets were divided, not just by roads, but by race. Rosa Parks was one of many who lived quietly under these unfair rules, calm on the outside, but determined inside. Even on city buses, black passengers were forced to sit at the back, or give up their seat when told. She worked as a seamstress, folding thread and cloth by day, folding anger and silence by night. Each day brought new stories of injustice. Rosa read them, not with fear, but with quiet fire. On December 1, 1955, she ended her day like many others, but that evening would change everything. She boarded her usual bus, not knowing that her usual ride home would make history. She took a seat in the row reserved for black passengers, like she always did. As the bus filled, a white man remained standing, and the driver turned to enforce the rule. "Move to the back," he ordered. Others obeyed. But Rosa didn't. She didn't shout. She didn't fight. She simply refused. The driver called the police. But Rosa didn't budge. Courage sat quietly in that seat. The officers came. They didn't expect resistance from a woman so calm. She answered simply, "I don't think I should have to." Her voice was soft, but her will, unbreakable. She was arrested that day, not for violence, but for sitting down with dignity. The news spread like wildfire. Rosa's quiet act set the match to a movement. Leaders gathered in churches and basements. Plans were made. The Montgomery bus boycott began. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., still unknown to the world, stepped forward to lead with peace. Thousands walked instead of riding. For over a year, they walked, for rights, for dignity, for Rosa. Officials watched. The buses stayed empty. The silence screamed louder than any march. She didn't ask to be a leader, but leaders are born in moments of truth. And finally, the Supreme Court declared segregation on buses unlawful. Rosa returned to the bus, not as a passenger, but as a pioneer. The boycott ended in victory. But the real celebration was in the hearts of the people. Looking back, she once said, "I had no idea history was being made. I was just tired of giving in." Today, children of all backgrounds learn her name, and the quiet storm she created. Statues rise in her honor. But her legacy isn't made of bronze, it's made of bravery. President awarding Rosa Parks the Medal of Freedom in front of cheering crowd. Artists paint her strength. Streets carry her memory. History cannot forget. One quiet seat, one brave woman, became the seed of change for millions. Sometimes, an empty seat becomes the loudest stage. The wheels still turn in Montgomery, but the route changed forever. You must never be fearful about what you are doing when it is right. Rosa Parks. She sat down so others could rise. Rosa Parks, the woman who moved a nation by staying in her seat.